afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Huskies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming next. Brian Navarro gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Ready now is Ricky Beebe. He will lead this one off today.
Beebe.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
So now to the plate, Bradford Reyes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Beebe stands at second with no outs. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And that's the first out.
Batting third, the catcher, Art Murillo.
Next to dig in, Art Murillo. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The right fielder, Broderick.
Next to hit is Broderick Switzer. Now pitch on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays lead it 1-0. Now into the box, Louis DeVore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Louis DeVore.
Here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alvin Raider.
So now here is Alvin Raider. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got it, and there are two away now. Striding in is Dan Mack. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rays are in front, 1-0. And stepping in, Murray Taveras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Murray Taveras.
Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
Standing in now, Felipe Colon, and she'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's well foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Raider is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Up next for the Rays, Gordon O'Rourke.
Gordon O'Rourke.
First offering. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Albert Gill, and they could use a spark from him here.
Albert Gill.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Jason Simmons, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Gill aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, the
into the
box,
Vinny Street. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Two balls and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mark Herring. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Ford Suarez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Outside, 2-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Rader is there, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Beebe. Doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Kenny McVale.
Second baseman, Kenny McVale.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Randy Lopez popped him up. Murillo is there. 1 away. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
From the belt, the pitch, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. McVale leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Alvin Rader is on deck. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
First and second now, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Now 1-2.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate now, Dan Mack. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The right fielder, Albert Gill.
Stepping in next, Albert Gill. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. The 0-1. 1 and 1. One and 1 the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
In now, Jason Simmons, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
One comes.
Back outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So stepping in is Vinny Street. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Down the left field line. Hill rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
To the plate now, Henry Medley, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cologne's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. The Huskies lead it 4-1. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Bradford Reyes.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Next up, Murillo grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So now into the box is Broderick Switzer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Murray Taveras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Murillo at second, Switzer at first, 1 gone. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Murillo rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Felipe Colon, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1, and they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Now it'll be Kenny McVale. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
At the plate now is Randy Lopez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Louis DeVore, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on opening. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gordon. As they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Mark Herring. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Ford Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Ricky Beebe, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. Still down by a count of 4-2. And now here is Dan Mack. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Albert Gill. Right, he delivered an RBI single in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate, Jason Simmons. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batter, the designated
and now
hitter,
Vinny
Street.
First pitch on its way. So wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Behind 0-2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batter, catcher, Henry.
Boy, frustrating from a pitcher standpoint right there. That swinging bunt, almost a perfect swinging bunt, made it field by the third baseman.
Yeah, grown man hit that ball, Dan. Without question, grown man hit that ball. I can't begin to tell you, though, how tough it is for a third baseman to come in, barehand that off the grass, and be able...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. And now in the box, Bradford Reyes. He flew out in his last AB.
The third baseman, Bradford.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
High fastball is in there. And he misses again. Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The catcher,
stepping in once again is Art Murillo. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Next, it'll be Roderick Switzer. Singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. And this is low, ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. McVale calls for it. 2 down. Now at the plate. Taveras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular. Giancarlo Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to the plate, Kenny McVale, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fielded cleanly Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 1.
Now to bat, Randy Lopez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Nope. Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now
next it'll be Louis DeVore. First offering on its way. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Lopez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Colon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now
so next to bat will be Alvin Rader. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a high pop-up. Herring moving to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Felipe Colon, and they could use a spark from him here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. No hits to this point. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mark Herring struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
In the dirt here. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a line drive. Mack is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here is Ford Suarez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention,
Goto is out now. From the bullpen as he'll get. First work at